Let's go to 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. For we live by faith, not by sight. We are confident, I say, and will prefer to be away from the body and at home to the Lord. Thank you. Faith and sight. Sight is what you see, and faith is what you cannot see with your natural eyes. So let's talk about the power of faith and the power of sight. Tell your neighbor, the power of faith, I cannot hear you, and the power of sight. Yes. If you want God to love you, if you want God to entrust any assignment on you, you must lose sight of the physical in order to resume sight in the spiritual. That is, you must stop interpreting things with your naked eyes and start interpreting things with eyes of faith, the unseen eyes. The physical eyes must be crucified for the spiritual eyes to see. Today, many live by sight, not by faith. You call something red because you saw the color. You call another thing white because you saw the color. But in the spirit realm, the thing is not really red or white. Today, many call people witches and wizards because they saw them did something like a wish. Are you with me? You saw the person did something like a wish. You saw a child make like this. You say this child behaving like Obanje. Abi? You interpret things by what you see, what you hear, and what you feel. God does not walk with sight. God does not walk with feelings. God doesn't walk with feelings. When I mean feelings, I mean emotions. God doesn't walk with emotions. If God is to walk with emotions, many of you today would not even be here. Because even those who are not yet Christian can emotionally cry until they entice you. If God is to walk with emotion, I am telling you, angels of darkness will be on the altar, and you call them angels of light because they are putting on white garments. God doesn't walk with emotion. No matter how you appear in front of God, He is looking at you by faith, not by sight. If God is to walk by sight, there will be a lot of crisis in the body of Christ, because only the strong will be given place in His kingdom. Only the intelligent will be allowed to preach, and only the eloquent can be called motivational speakers. People without anything to show for will not have any room in God's house. Also, to reach men of God, grace of God will only be through connection. Come, I will take you to the man of God because I'm the right hand of the man of God. Come, you will see him because he is my husband. Come, you will see him because he is my wife. That is why God chose faith, not sight. If I look at you here physically, by sight, nobody has a problem. Everybody is looking very good, very presentable by sight. All of you are dressed well, you look very presentable. But by faith, there are people seated here that are well dressed, but they are crying. Why? When is this burden? The burden will take away. When God will take away this burden. But physically, you are looking at me and laughing. But spiritually, you are saying, why God? Why? When will you take away this burden? So that me too, I can also smile. But physically, you are not crying. This was the case of Moses in Exodus 14. If God was looking at the situation by sight, it was enough to paralyze everyone. God said to Moses, why are you crying unto me? Tell your people to move on. But in the physical, Moses was not crying. He never cried. You can be quiet and yet you are crying. You can be crying and yet you are quiet. You can be sitting down and yet your spirit is standing up. And you can be standing up and your spirit is sitting down. Life is faith, not sight. If I come here by sight, I will be tempted to pay more attention to those who cry out, man of God, help me, I cannot walk. Man of God, help me, I do everything, nothing is working. These people will call my attention more than those who are not crying. Now let me tell you, some can be very silent but very deep, not crying. You can pray for somebody here but say, I have killed him, I have done this, I have done this, I have done this. Say a lot of things, and then another person will not say a word, but the testimony of that person will be very big. Faith is a force that moves our words to action. Tell your neighbor, faith is a force that moves our words to action. Learn to see everything by what? By faith. If you don't see things by faith, you will be tempted to be too judgmental. Everything you see, you will judge it. You will say, he is sick because he is sitting on a wheelchair. Who told you that he is sick? Not everyone on a wheelchair is sick. You will say, you are stronger than them because they have amputated their legs and you can walk on two legs. You can be walking on two legs, yet somebody on a wheelchair is better than you. Are you with me? You can be walking on two legs, somebody on a wheelchair is better than you, but your sight keep deceiving you. I am beautiful, she will not marry before me. I am more beautiful than her. Ask your neighbor, are you married now? I am more beautiful than her. My market is passing more than her. They must marry me first before her. Are you now married? It is sight. The language of sight continue to deceive us every day. When you go about life by sight, Satan can use you very well. When you go about life by faith, God can use you very well. There is no neutral ground. If you look at me here by sight, you can judge me from where I'm coming from. Abi, according to you by sight, a man of God should not come from a family that worship idol. Abi, a man of God should only come from the family of a pope, father, or a Christian family. But by faith, God choose unlikely people and place them in his palace for eternity. By faith, foolish things become very useful in the hands of God. So please, whatever problem you are going through, don't look at the size of your wound and begin to lament. Look at your healer. The one that can heal that wound is bigger than the wound you are carrying. Don't look at the size of your problem and begin to complain. God is bigger than your problem. Your eyes are telling you that the distance is so long, but faith is telling you, slowly, surely, you will get there. Anything that you approach by sight will give you a wide imagination, a wide assumption, thereby depriving you to exploit your spiritual ability to tackle it. Anything you approach by faith can summarize a journey of 40 years into 4 years. Faith makes distance shorter. Look at what faith has done to us. From a small hut outside there, a small thatch outside there, to a big hall. And any moment from now, you are going to see Chinese people will come here, scatter this thing all, and start building what God gave me to build. This one, this time around, is not us. Are you with me? It's not more us, but what? Company. Build it up. That is faith. But if you look at what is going to be here, you will say, this small boy, where does he have money? Your sight is deceiving you. That is why many who went to school acquire long terms of learning, diplomas and certificates. Today are still worshiping those certificates, while others who did not go to class 1 are company owners. Your sight is telling you that you have gone to school so much, but your faith is not showing a future. Mind you, those certificates are limiting you now from exploiting your ability. You will say, I cannot become a farmer after becoming a doctor in education. I cannot become a truck pusher after I've gone to school and obtained PhD. Sit there with a PhD, you will soon cook it and eat it. You cook it and eat it. And somebody who is walking by faith, to you is a foolish man, will begin from a truck pusher. From there you see the person become a transporter. From there become a company owner, and you are there turning certificates up and down, saying that you went to school. You have not seen anything yet. You haven't seen anything. That is why the unlikely have continued to assume a place of honor in the society, and those who are deceived by their eyes continue to live a fake life. When government will employ me, I will buy a car. Your junior ones are buying cars. You are waiting on government. You are looking for future in the future. Walk by faith. If your faith tells you, be a cleaner, please don't listen to people that are looking at what you are doing. Go in and start cleaning. Are you with me? If your faith says, be a cleaner, go and clean toilets and put food on the table. Don't mind what people say. Go and clean it. Because when hunger is dealing with you, those people will not say anything. Those who put on the shoe really knows where the shoe pinches. Today you have abandoned your area of success because people are talking about you. Sight. This man, you are too educated. Why are you selling fruits in the market? You are too educated. Why are you driving taxi? What do you want the person to do? And you, who is discouraging that person, you don't have a job. You don't even have a job. You are only to look at the master. You are too big for this. You are too big for this. How can you be selling fruit? How can you be selling firewood? How can you be selling this? At the same time, you don't have anything to offer to those people. You say you cannot do what you can put food on the table because people are talking about it. You were not created for any human being. You were created for God and for God's glory. There is no man, and there will never be any man that can satisfy you apart from God. If you want to satisfy somebody, you will die. You will die. Do your best and leave the rest for God. If you want to satisfy me, you are a liar. A liar. Don't live by sight. That your friend is driving a Range Rover doesn't mean you should go and steal money and buy a Range Rover. Please cut your coat. according to your size. There is a battle between faith and sight. Every day, you put on clothes, you call a friend, look at it. Does it look good? Can I go out with it? Where are you going to? You are going to where? Only you know where you are going. Look at it. Is my makeup okay? No, it's not okay. It's KO. Those who walk by faith do not require any evidence of the senses. Tell your neighbor, those who walk by faith do not require any evidence of the senses, because they have proofs that whatever they're doing is true and correct. Don't become daydreamer. Be a man of faith. Okay? Be a man of faith. Don't bother. I am advising you. This is revelation I'm giving you. Whatever you are doing that can put food on your table, don't go by what people are saying. Do it well. If people laugh at you, do it. Even when people are praising you, be careful, because if you fall down, they will not praise you again. Oh. What I'm saying is that do it. Anything you are doing, do it. Tell a neighbor, walk by faith, not by sight. May God bless you. Thank you.